Here is the audience for my speech today. Here she is. Imagine owning a pet that doesn't bark, fly, or need daily walks. Well, welcome to the world of leopard geckos. Today I'm going to inform you how to properly care for a leopard gecko and maybe choose your next pet. I have been caring for my leopard gecko Pizza for over 2 years, and she is 7 years old, and I've been doing research through reptile websites and veterinary articles. A little disclaimer, please do not get any pet without doing your own research, and especially reptiles, as they can live over 20 years. With the right knowledge, preparation, caring for a leopard gecko can be a very rewarding, simple, and fun experience. Today we will be talking about preparing their habitat, feeding them properly, and maintaining their health. For their habitat, here is mine. The minimum is a 40-gallon tank, and it should be long ways, as they like to have lots of room to roam, and they are not much of climbers. They cannot be housed together, as they are solitary creatures and they will fight or do harm to each other. They need a hot and cool side to the tank. As you can see, there is a heat lamp. They need this to bask in the sunlight, as their natural habitats would have sunlight. They're from the Middle East, so it is very hot and arid. So over on this side, you have your hot side with a basking spot. That's where Pizza likes to be most of the time, on her slate, which retains a lot of heat. And here's one of her hides up here, the slate. The bark is the middle, which is transitioning to her cool and humid side, which is her humid hide, which helps her shed. The bottom has substrate, which is a mix of sand and topsoil. You can use paper towels for a young leopard gecko to help monitor their health. According to the reptile database, proper heating and hiding areas are essential for reducing stress and supporting digestion. Now that the gecko's home is set up, let's talk about their diet. Leopard geckos are insectivores, so they eat primarily crickets, dubia roaches, and superworms. It is very important to feed your insects you are going to feed your gecko for their health. I feed my insects blueberries, Cheerios, and carrots. I feed Pizza every 5 days. It is recommended every 3 to 5 days, and better at night when they are most active because they are nocturnal. Insects need to be dusted in calcium powder. Smith and Rivera explain that calcium powder deficiency is one of the most common health issues in pet geckos, so that's very important. Once your gecko is eating well, the next step is maintaining their health. You will need to clean their tank, unless, like mine, it is a bioactive tank with isopods like roly-polies that work as a cleanup crew for your gecko, and they eat their waste and break down all the debris in the tank, including dead leaves, plants, and the waste from the gecko. You should regularly check for signs of illness on your gecko, such as loss of appetite, abnormal stool, or not moving very much. And geckos do shed regularly. Mine sheds about once a month, and as long as your tank is humid enough during this time, they will shed with no problem. If they do have a problem, you can soak them in some lukewarm water. The American Veterinary Medical Association recommends routine observation to prevent common reptile illnesses. Caring for a leopard gecko may seem intimidating, but with a few simple steps, it becomes an easy and fulfilling responsibility. Whether you're a college student or a first-time pet owner, a leopard gecko can be the perfect low-maintenance companion for you. With proper tank, a good diet, and a watchful eye, you will have a happy leopard gecko in no time.
You know,